Alright, how's it going everyone? Welcome back to the UFC Undisputed 3 career mode. Hope you had a nice weekend, whatever you got up to. Hope you stayed out of trouble. I'm sure you did. Kept your noses clean and all that. Alright, so here we are. We're one fight in. Still in the tutorial phase, if you like, with these three sort of warm-up fights. What did we get done? WFA 8 was the last one. Wilson wins his first WFA bout. Kendall dominated in a submission victory for the WFA newcomer. We submitted him with a rear naked choke. We ranked 27th. So let's get our next opponent, our dance partner, booked in. What are we looking at here? Brian Schmidt. We're ranking you 25. That'll be the co-main event, WFA 10. We got 25 rank, 29, 24, Kenny Choi. I'm going to try and climb these rankings as quickly as possible. I don't know if that actually makes a difference, challenging the highest rank to get you climbing up the ladder quicker, but we'll put it to the test. We'll be on the undercard. I mean, I don't know if going for the higher slot on the card makes a difference. I don't know. 20. You know, we'll aim the bar high, eh? Co-main events. Why do you want to gun for the undercard? Fuck that. I don't give a shit about the rankings. We're going with Brian Schmidt. Look at this. All right, there's the attributes. We're in the lead, which is surprising with the attributes. He's coming off a loss to Kenny Choi. Okay, that makes me want to fight Kenny Choi. All right, we're going with Kenny Choi. I've changed my mind. You know what I'm like. I can't make a fucking decision. He's coming off a knockout against Brian Schmidt. Judo, ground and pound, and solid chin for Kenny Choi. He's got that hair as well. I've got to watch out for those eye pokes with that hair. All right, Kenny. Oh, look at this. In between, we've got a UFC events coming up. I decided to keep these in this time, but give myself the option to skip them just in case I want to worm them into this career mode. You never know. But there is a UFC coming up, UFC 131, Edgar versus Florian. I'm going to simulate it, and then after this fight, we'll check the results just to see who is holding what titles and whatnot. Right, so we first training... Well, we only training camp. We only get one training session for this fight. And then the next one, and then I think we're on to 2 sessions, I think. But I do want to be getting that Muay Thai clinch whip technique in this career. I sort of didn't get it in the last one, so I want to make an early dart for it on this one. So, gotta get that clinch grappling up. So if we do clinch bar, it'll push us up to 60. We need 80 in total, so we've got a bit of work to do before we get there. So might as well make a start now.
Get mean in that clinch. Dirty boxing.
All right, he's got
elbows. Let's go.
Oh, look at this. This guy's uncooperative already, trying to escape the clinch. Get up against that fence. Get up against the fence. Stop trying to resist. All right, so you know the drill. Transition from single to double and just abuse this training session. Fuck the AI's bullshit.
Oh, that was beautiful, man.
Beautiful. He's a marauder. Anyone watch the UFC at the weekend? We had a UFC in Baku, wasn't it? Azerbaijan, first event there. And it was Khalil Rountree and Jamahal Hill main eventing. Co-main events was Rafael Fiziev taking on Ignacio Bahamondes. It was a bit of a step up in competition for Bahamondes. I like both of those lads. I didn't want to see either one of them lose. And I'll just ride this training session out till the end just so we can yap. More of the gold. Yeah, bit of a step up in competition for Bahamondes. He's been doing really well up to now on a bit of a tear. But running into Rafael Fiziev, clearly a step up. And Fiziev had some just better work on the inside. Just took the range away from Bahamondes a little bit. Got some good combinations in tight with hooks to the body and shots up top to the head. What are we doing here? Got the cardio up to 61. Clinch grappling at 60. Got a ways to go yet, but at least we got a bit of takedown defense up as well. Alright then, here we are at the card rundown for WFA 10. Kicking things off, it's featherweights. It's Ramos Doom Hernandez taking on Jason Blitz Murphy. Welterweights up next, it's Baz the Butcher Wilson, and he's taking on the Asian sensation Kenny Choi. More welterweights up after that. Jason Shaolin Park. What is he related to Dan Hardy? Look at this. He's taking on the Prince of Pain, Joachim Pagan. Bantamweights up after that. The return of Dirty Keith Edwards. I love this guy. Dirty Keith always brings the action. And he's squaring off against Lorenzo Angel Martinez. Bantamweight's up again. It's Fraser Hollywood Ellis taking on Julian Diesel Walker. And the main event of the evening, a lightweight bout. No titles on the line tonight. It's Edward the Caveman Roberts throwing his hat in the ring for mustache nominee. And he's taking on future lightweight champion in the WFA, Reggie Washington, the animal, 10-0. This guy is an animal. He's a fucking murderer, always in these career modes. All right then, good card. Let's get it started. All right, kicking things off, featherweights. It's Jason Murphy taking on Ramos Hernandez. 2-inch reach advantage for the Englishman Murphy.
Are you ready to fight?
Herb Dean kicking off the card with the first assignment.
Come on, let's do it.
So, but back to what I was saying very briefly, just to talk about the UFC. Yeah, Bahamondes unfortunate against Rafael Fiziev in the co-main events. Just like I say, bit of a step up in competition. Bahamondes has been on a bit of a tear. I think he was on a 3-fight win streak prior to fighting Fiziev, and it's good to see Fiziev finally get a win back. I think the last outing that it was a rematch against Justin Gaethje, and he took that on short notice. Came up short in that one, but I like Fiziev. I like both of them. Two of my favourites at the moment in the lightweight division. And the co-main event of the the main event of the evening, Khalil Rountree and Jamahal Hill. And Rountree just dominated Hill, really. I think he dominated him. Like the low kick was landing early for Khalil. He's got a really nice low kick. Been training with I mean, his tie was pretty solid anyway, but he recently was training with Jonathan Haggerty's coach. And, you know, Jonathan Haggerty having tremendous success in 1FC, and Khalil working with his coach. And just refining his Muay Thai. The low kick, like I say, was working well early. He's got a great low kick, does Khalil. And the speed factor was evident in the fight. He was much faster than Jamahal and took Jamal's lead leg away from him early in the southpaw stance. Jamahal forced to switch to orthodox and just never looked comfortable fighting out of orthodox. And Khalil just like sort of picked him apart, knocked him down a couple of times as well. The only criticism I would have gave Khalil in that fight is I would have liked to see him go for the finish. I think he could have finished Jamahal in that. You know, he could have attacked Jamal's other leg when Jamahal switched to orthodox and took his base away completely. Stand your base, yeah. Could have took that away from him, or just focused on his fucked leg. You know, he could kick through to the back leg. There's nothing wrong with doing that. I don't know if he was trying to pace himself or just be. He said he wanted to be a bit more measured compared to his fight with Alex. But he also dropped Jamahal a bunch of times, lunging in with hooks, and I just would have liked to see Khalil put a stamp on that match and just go for the finish. Just go for it, lads. You know, he should have done that. It kind of put a bit of a dampener on his performance, but he won nonetheless, and he dominated Jamahal. It was UFC Baku. But back to this fight, it looks like Ramos Hernandez has already been opened up over the right eyebrow from Shaolin Park. Shaolin must be training with Dan Hardy with that nickname, that lineage of Shaolin monks, Dan Hardy being one of them. I don't know if you know that story about Dan Shaolin Hardy. That's the end of the first round already because we were yapping through that first one.
If you're going to go, you're going to go. Bob, and hit it, okay? If you're not going to go, we're outside of his range. If you're inside of his range,
You got to fight your fight. You got to take him down. You got to impose your will because you're a bigger, stronger guy. Movement's pissing him off, okay? Keep moving, keep moving. You just got to get a little more active with everything, okay? Keep that range. A lot more range.
And I must apologise, by the way, the production truck is yelling in my ear. This is not Jason Shaolin Park. This is Jason Blitz Murphy. Not all Jasons look alike, apparently, and I'm getting them confused. How racist Jason of me. Shaolin Park appearing mid-card slot, but for now, it's all eyes on Jason Blitz Murphy. Going to the body as Hernandez, looking for the Superman punch. Was Murphy, but he got met with a nice right straight counter down the pipe from Hernandez. Oh, look at that gash. Huge gash on the right eyebrow of Hernandez.
Come on, let's do it.
Right, round number 2 underway. Oh, both slinging in the pocket, meeting in the middle, toe to toe, as always in the WFA. I feel like this is like contracted into their bouts, that they have to just fucking go for it. They tend to be a lot more exciting, the WFA fights, if you'd ask me, than the actual UFC fight. Oh, high kick, Jason Blitzer Murphy, high kick. That landed, nice right straight to the body from Murphy and coming upstairs with the right uppercut. Oh, and another nice uppercut into the left hook. Cracked Hernandez again there. Hernandez got to keep those hands up, taking some shots. There's a nice combination from Hernandez. Hernandez with like a Jin Kazama tattoo on his liver there. Like a knockoff Jin Kazama tattoo that he bought off Temu or whatever that fucking filth website's called. Another Alibaba / fucking one of those websites where you buy something and it falls to pieces as soon as you look at it. Locking up the Muay Thai clinch is Murphy. Pummeling on the inside. Nice job to break it by Hernandez. Scored a nice knee to the liver there. Strong Muay Thai clinch up against the fence. Nice job from Murphy to clear and push away. Oh, bit of fatigue setting in there. Pushed a bit of a hard pace in the clinch there, did Hernandez. Oh, big counter left hand over the top from Murphy. Put Hernandez on his heels a little bit, forcing him to back up. Oh, there's a nice low kick off the jab. Tries for the front kick. Nice catch, though. Nice right straight to rock Murphy. What a turnaround this would be for Hernandez. I heard the two have heard everything. Trying to finish the fight. Raining down shots. Herb Dean taking a close look. He stops it. Over. Herb Dean going to the Mario Yamasaki school of stopping fights, and he allowed Jason Murphy to take numerous shots there. Gave him more than enough chances to fight through it, to be fair. And it's Ramos Hernandez getting the win. And it looked like he was up against a bit of adversity there early on in that first round, getting cut badly. But in the second round, he pours it on. Rocks Murphy with a beautiful right straight after catching the kick to the body. Excuse me, can't speak. Put my teeth back in. Look at this. And he finishes the fight with brutal ground and pound. Murphy just didn't have an answer for blocking these shots. Final left gets through, and he collapses flattened out on the floor.
The winner.
Your winner at 3:28 of round number 2 by TKO, Ramos Hernandez. Alright, we're up early for this one. Welterweight bout for the second match. Baz the Butcher Wilson taking on Kenny Choi. 1-inch reach advantage for the Korean. Oh, of course. Look who's the referee for my fight. It's the Grim Reaper. What a shock. Have we bitten off too much than we can chew going up against the highest rank we could face? We'll find out. Got to watch out for the judo of Kenny Choi. Got to watch out for that yoked physique of Kenny Choi as well. Look at the size of this guy. Definitely got xenomorph blood for piss. In on a takedown is Choi already. Did well to shake it off. Now there's that knee there. I want to try and get that going. That, so what was it called? Sidestep knee. I've never used it before, but try and put it to use in this one. You've got to be in close to do it. Hey! Don't get too complacent with it. I feel like I'm going to be getting caught. I feel like throwing head kicks, but we haven't unlocked any yet. Oh, do you know what I wouldn't mind using as well? We did, because we picked Muay Thai, is this elbow. We haven't used it yet. But obviously I don't want to be... Oh. Can I knee to the body? I can. Let's work that body. Corner calling for knees. Screaming for knees is the corner. Another knee to the liver lands. I'm going to try and sneak another elbow in here. Oh, he pulls away. I don't want to be exhausting myself in the clinch either. Just want to get into the habit of utilising the elbow, not forget about it. Oh, look at this, backing up. Trying to bait me into a false sense of security, maybe, is Kenny Choi. Oh, there's a nice 1-2 down the pipe. You know me, going to go to that body. Oh, nice knee to the body as well. Oh, big counter right hook over the top, scores. Hard low kick that gets him on the way in. Oh, almost got caught with a head kick there. Gotta be careful. Oh, digging shot to the liver. Oh, the nose just got opened up, just poking him with those jabs. Oh, look at this. Feeling the effects of the body shots already. Try and knee that body. It's already getting pink. Oh, looking for a knee to the head. Oh, got caught with a nice hook there and leaned into that. That's never a good thing to do. That's the end of round number 1.
After you angle off, fire on. You own him when you spin him. You understand? When you angle off, come back right away. You got it? Angle off, come back right.
Be there. Finish this fight. Get it over with. He is not as good as you. All right?
Good job on countering your opponent's strikes. Work the strong strikes. We're moving in the clinch. We landed the elbow in the clinch, but we didn't manage to open him up. I think our clinch strikes are like piss weak at the moment. Gonna get them leveled up, but I won't give up on that elbow. Oh, there was that big counter. Looping right over the top, landed clean. Bang, shot to the liver. Right straight, got the guard up though. It's like he's sucking a bit of wind already.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's go, come on.
Oh, both trying to exchange low kicks. There's another hard shot to the liver. Oh, trying to finish with that knee to the body. Oh, there's a nice combination going to the body and then upstairs to the head.
Get that double going. Get that double going.
Oh, digging shot to the liver, firing that low kick in as well. Oh, getting caught in tight in the pocket. That's never good. Looking for body shots with the knee. Oh, there, I think that elbow got through. Knee to the liver. Oh, big knee to the face, up against the fence. Oh, and again, getting caught leaning to that side. Gotta be careful doing that.
Push forward, don't retreat. Work that body. 1, 2, let's go. Circle around. Got in, short.
Oh, looking for the right straight to the body. Didn't connect though. Oh, another hard low kick as he's coming in. Oh, big left hand over the top. Oh, look at this though. More fatigue setting in. You know what that means. Knee that liver. Another knee to the body. My hand is all glitched. Oh, big elbow in the clinch. He knocked him out clean. Over. Well, we were trying to get that elbow going. I wasn't expecting to knock him out with it though. And he is out cold. Look at that. Toes curled up. Grim Reaper coming in to collect. He must be thrilled with that one, Mario Yamasaki. Isn't it a coincidence he always seems to appear for my fights? Look at this. Well, we got a knockout with the elbow from the clinch. Look at that. Bang, beautiful elbow in tight. And he goes out like a light. Grim Reaper comes running in to collect. Oh, look at that. Just a short chop and elbow on the inside. First time I've ever got a knockout. I don't think I've ever used this technique. Bang, look at that. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. He's in the body. Definitely going to be getting that leveled up. Your winner by knockout at 3:56 of round number 2, Baz the Butcher Wilson. That's our work done already. You can sit back and relax now. All right, welterweight's up next. It's Jason Shaolin Park taking on Joaquim, the Prince of Pain, Pagan. True Shaolin, none of this fake Shaolin shit for Jason Park like Dan Hardy. Oh, the Grim Reaper getting a second assignment of the evening. He's not happy with an elbow KO. He wants more souls. And he's deciding to fill in for this fight for Jason Shaolin Park against Joaquim Pagan. Pagan in the camo trunks. Park in the black Venom trunks. Oh, both looking to wing. Big right hands. Nice kick to the calf from Pagan, following up with a front kick to the body. Oh, look at this, toe-to-toe, as per contract in the WFA. These lads are obligated to just go at it when they put pen to paper and sign on the dotted line. Look at this pace.
Keep pressuring him once you get him moving back.
Trying to land a big left over the top is Shaolin Park. There's a right that connected. Oh, Pagan has been cut open underneath the right eye. The right cheek been split open there. Shaolin Park looking in incredible shape. They both look in great shape for this one. Xenomorph blood for piss, no doubt, for these lads. The WFA not as strict as the UFC when it comes to drug testing. Saying that, the UFC is not very strict when it comes to drug testing. Look at this, Jon Jones allowed to compete with multiple drug tests and violations. And speaking of Jon Jones, he's actually retired, hasn't he? Fucking retired via phone call to Dana White. I mean, I don't know if I fully buy that, you know. I don't think Jon Jones is going to be happy with a boring retirement via phone call. Jon's a psychopath, so Jon wants all eyes on him. Jon will want a full retirement in the cage. He'll want to win. He'll want to talk about Jesus afterwards and, you know, tell us how blessed he is to be, you know, this, that, and the other. Like, Jon's not going to be happy with a fucking telephone call. I guarantee you, or like 90%, Jon contacts the UFC again soon and offers to come back and fight Tom. Meanwhile, Joaquin Pagan looking to get Shaolin Park out of there in round number 1. Shaolin Park wrapping up the posture, pulling Pagan in close so he can't do damage, but he's still taking shots in the side mount. Pagan floating over into full mount, trying to end this fight with a minute remaining. Shaolin Park doing a good job to turn the tables to get on top position. The tables have turned, haven't they? Oh, but he gets reversed from Pagan. It looks like Shaolin is dealing with a cut now underneath the left eye. And this is a scrap between these two. I'm talking about Jon Jones, and these two lads are just going fucking balls to the wall, trying to get each other out of there. 10 seconds remain in round number 1. Yeah, but I don't think that's the end of Jon Jones. He's a narcissist. He's going to want that big send-off in the cage. All eyes on him. You're not fooling me, Jon. Fucking Tom retired you without even fighting yet. He said exactly that's what he was going to do.
When he backs up, he's going square. So you got to follow him at range.
Also, it'll just chew Jon up, you know what I mean? He's going to be sitting at home, you know, beating up on his wife, you know, thinking, do you know what? I never fought Tom. You know, I didn't leave the UFC on a high note. I didn't leave the UFC beating the #1 contender that everyone would say would beat me. I just sort of went out the back door, and Jon likes it up the back door. We all know that. There's no secret about that. But, you know, he just sort of slid out the back door of the organisation to get away from Tom. And he's going to have to live with that. That's going to chew him up sitting at home as he's, you know, laying into his wife.
Keep working, letting him go a little bit.
He'll be back.
Okay?
He's not. That's not going to sit well with Jon. He'll be back. That's going to chew him up on the inside. Round number 2 underway. Pagan coming out with an inside low kick. Trying to lock up the clinch is Shaolin Park. Oh, nice right straight to the body. Checked low kick there from Pagan. Nice uppercut up the middle. Oh, coming to the inside low kick is Shaolin. Pagan returning the favour. Oh, big right hand over the top from Pagan. Pummeling on the inside. Muay Thai clinch for Shaolin Park. Trying to muscle Pagan up against the fence. Oh, just bullying him up against the fence. Look at this. Big uppercut up the middle. Nice job from Pagan to break it. Tries to re-engage the clinch, though. I feel like there's a bit of animosity in the air between these two. They're just, like, getting in each other's faces. Oh, big uppercut up the middle from Pagan. Nice head movement there after it to avoid any incoming damage. Front kick. It's caught from Pagan. Big right over the top to punish. Both trying to land the front kick. And Pagan just getting in the face, putting the pressure on. Locking up that clinch again. Going for the Muay Thai clinch, pushing Shaolin up against the fence this time. Looking for knees up the middle, maybe. Or there's an uppercut. Nice job from Jason to break the clinch and get off the fence. High kick, but it's blocked. Oh, bit of fatigue setting in here for Pagan in the second round. Might be an opportunity for Shaolin to capitalise here. Looking for big rights again. Both missing, though. Another front kick. Going to the body one too many times with that front kick is Shaolin. Pagan getting the read on that. Oh, nice kick to the spleen from Shaolin. Looks like Pagan is trying to pace himself in this second round after that, like, hands dropping a few minutes ago. Fatiguing. Oh, there's a strong knee to the body, though. Lands clean on the abdomen of Shaolin. And again, Pagan trying to force the clinch. Oh, look at these dirty uppercuts up the middle. All three of them land. Just jacking up the jaw of Pagan. 3 brutal uppercuts there. Almost like a fucking Mortal Kombat fatality there from Shaolin Park. Oh, big left hook over the top. Shaolin's having a much better second round here. Oh, well, just as I say that, he gets ironed down. What a combination. Over Mario Yamasaki collecting a second soul. Far too many shots landed after that knockout. What a brutal finish to that fight. I just put the case on that, didn't I? I was like, oh, he's getting back into this fight. And then the following punch fucking flatlines him, turns him to stone. Brutal KO from Joaquin Pagan. I think, what was it, an uppercut? It was. Look at that. Fuck off. Big uppercuts right up the middle. Oh, and then a right hook. And then the left on the way down. And then the follow-up ground and pound from the back. Oh, look at that. Huge right hook on the way down. Oh, and then the left just to make sure the job's done. Oh, that was a Mortal Kombat fatality, if I ever saw one. Jason Park asking what the fuck is going on, getting the smelling salts out, bringing him to. And the Grim Reaper going on with 2 souls early on. Your winner by knockout at 4:37 of round number 2. Joaquin Pagan trying to take my knockout of the night award away from me. Look at this. All right, bantamweight's up next. It's Lorenzo Martinez taking on the greatest of all time, Dirty Keith Edwards. I, for one, am very pleased to see Dirty Keith back in the mix. A 2-reach advantage for Lorenzo over Dirty Keith, but that means nothing to Dirty Keith when you're the greatest of all time. Josh Rosenthal, our referee for this one. I know people in the comments are going to be happy to see Dirty Keith make a return. He wasn't able to secure the title in the last career mode, but God loves a tryer, and Dirty Keith is always trying to make a run for that title. And is this going to be the career mode where he does it? We'll have to stick around and find out. Look at the aggression from Dirty Keith. Does everything perfect, never makes any mistakes. I mean, look at that footwork, just floats around like Muhammad Ali. Takes a low kick like it's absolutely nothing. You know, there's no glaze whatsoever here for Dirty Keith. I mean, look at that, just tanking shots to the body. One punch knockout power for Dirty Keith. Just flawless technique from Dirty Keith. Lorenzo with not a chance in hell of winning this fight. Look at these bombs landed from Dirty Keith. Destroys the liver with a nice elbow. And again, just the liver's already destroyed, but he's just going to fuck it up even more. Look at this dominant top control from Dirty Keith. Beautiful top control, beautiful base. Beautiful shot to the body. I mean, Dirty Keith letting himself get turned over there from Lorenzo. And look, giving him a false sense of security, letting him take the full mount. Just to let Lorenzo think he's got a chance of winning this fight. And, you know, Dirty Keith's, oh, look, I can't buck you off. This is a strong full mount. Oh, you almost caught me with that shot. See, look at him. He just, like, muscled his way. Just choose to have his back taken as well, did Dirty Keith. Look at this. And then throws through, pulls the rug out from underneath Lorenzo. And again, but letting him get false sense of security back again. And then taking it away from him just like that. The Lord giveth with one hand and the Lord taketh away with the other. Dirty Keith Edwards looking phenomenal in this one. Pitiful front kick to the body from Lorenzo. Huge dominating masculine right hand over the top from Dirty Keith. Oh, nice combination once again from Dirty Keith. Like I say, I am unbiased. This commentary is directly down the middle. I am not favouring one fighter or the other. But Dirty Keith looking phenomenal already in this match, as always. That wasn't the sound of an envelope full of cash you just heard handed to me off camera. Oh, beautiful shots to the liver from Dirty Keith. I learned all my shots to the body techniques from Dirty Keith directly. Wasn't actually from Bas Rutten, by the way. It was all... Bas Rutten actually learned the liver shots from Dirty Keith Edwards. And that's obviously a 10-7 round for Dirty Keith in the bag, no questions asked. Not even breaking a sweat. Doesn't even need to sit down.
Hey, look it.
is score. All you need to do is score. You score with that takedown. You score.
One quick thing, when you go jab blow, come back with the jab. Don't come back with the hook. He's leaning back. You'll catch him with the jab. Awesome. Good. How you feel? Take a deep breath.
See, listen to the corner of Dirty Keith. I mean, Dirty Keith needs no tuition from the corner. Dirty Keith is they're just there, like, that's just entourage for Dirty Keith, you know what I mean? That's just like posse, and your hangers on. Big right hand over the top from Dirty Keith, putting Lorenzo on Queer Street. He's got no idea what's going on. Look at this, sends him to the red room in another dimension. Brain cells destroyed, shot to the liver. Fades out of the way, fires to the body again. Just perfect range.
Sit down. Nothing, though. Hey, that's close. You don't sit there and judge it, all right?
I mean, Dirty Keith hit him so hard it misaligned the guy's sideburns. Look at that. His sideburns have got like a dog leg in them. That was all from that punch from Dirty Keith. Oh, pitiful right hook, just like a fly landing on the cheek of Dirty Keith. And again, letting the false sense of security come into it, and just to make Lorenzo thinking he's in control, decides to give up the full mount and just takes it away from him just like that. Oh, big left down the middle from Dirty Keith, pounding Martinez's face directly into the mat. Feeble attempt at controlling the side mount. Dirty Keith taking shots to the face, choosing not to block, because that's how much of a giga chad he is. Again, taking the full mount, just asserting dominance once again, looking to posture up and just hammer Lorenzo Martinez into the canvas. Bullshit reversal from Lorenzo, but again, it means nothing. It's taken away from him just like that. Two massive lefts with Keith, and the left not even being his dominant hand, and already he's leaving marks. Punching him with his weak arm. Floating over to side mount perfectly as Dirty Keith, getting turned perfectly. Look at that full guard, beautiful full guard for Dirty Keith to maintain control, even when he's not in a dominant position. Even listen to his corner, beautiful. You know Dirty McKeith's a marauder, like he defined, that's where the term marauder came from. Joe Rogan saw Dirty Keith at an event and he was blown away. And, you know, he was actually on Joe Rogan's podcast, was Dirty Keith, but it was too Chad for the for YouTube. YouTube pulled the podcast. They weren't allowed to upload it. Beautiful front kick to the body, just missing on purpose to try and get Martinez to counter. Martinez too stupid to take the bait though. Dirty Keith letting Martinez take the centre of the octagon as well. Trying to give him that false sense of security of control and dictating the situation. Letting him get double underhooks, pushing, look at this, Dirty Keith pushing himself up against the cage. Under a minute remains in the second round. Under a minute remains for Lorenzo to survive this onslaught of Dirty Keith. Front kick to the body attempted by Lorenzo. And another one, Dirty Keith blocking that perfectly. Nice shot to the liver again from Keith. Oh, and again looking for that liver. Oh, feeble uppercut attempted, and a nice taking a right straight on the chin as Dirty Keith. And that's the end of the second round.
Finish every combination with a kick. You listen to me? Finish every combination with a kick. Keep the right kick going. Control range.
Define those punches. Hey, define the knees right after. Get to the body some too, okay?
Listen to me. Don't crowd him. Relax. Don't go for the big hook. Use the right hand. Hook right hand, jab right hand.
The corner just sort of going through the motions there for the sake of the broadcast and the people at home to make it look like they're trying to coach Dirty Keith. Trying to go to the liver. This was that pitiful right hook that landed by Martinez. And again, like a fly landed on his chin. Keith didn't even realise he'd been hit with an uppercut. It was so weak.
Got to keep those hands up.
And yet another cut, horrific cut, opened up. Disfigured for life is Lorenzo Martinez. Third and final round. I'm sure Keith's going to pull out something spectacular in this final round. Letting Lorenzo think he might be able to win on a decision, maybe, if he fights hard enough. See, look at that, just pushing him off the cage like it's nothing. Beautifully intercepted the low kick with shots to the Beautiful combination. Floyd Mayweather-esque head movements from Dirty Keith. Told Floyd Mayweather all he knows about boxing. Stepping into range perfectly is Dirty Keith. Oh, nice shot to the body again. Taking 2 hooks like a Giga Chad. No, not phased one bit. And again, look at this, making Martinez look like a fool, missing shots and opting to go to the ground as Dirty Keith falling to his back on purpose after getting it with that shot. 3 minutes remain in the final round. Looking for ground and pound is Martinez, trying to take the full mount. Dirty Keith letting him do it. Look, wait for a Steven Seagal reversal any second now. Dirty Keith going to get top position back. Dirty Keith letting him maintain the full mount, trying to give off the illusion that he might be fatiguing a little bit here, and he's trying hard and he just can't book him off from the full mount. Keith choosing to cut himself over the right eye, sort of what the WWF lads do with the blade themselves. Dirty Keith doing that as well, just to sell the illusion that, you know, Martinez can cut him. Minute and 30 about to remain in the final round. Beautiful job by Dirty Keith to catch that punch coming in. What reflexes to see that coming. And again, beautiful reflexes on display. And another pitiful attempt at ground and pound from Martinez. And Dirty Keith finally pulling the rug out from underneath him after giving him 2 minutes of top control. Dirty Keith's had enough. He's looking to end this fight in brutal fashion. Floats over to side mount. 30 seconds remain. This has got to be it, surely. Dirty Keith's had enough. It's time to close the show. The curtain call for Martinez is imminent. Looking to take full mount. Decides to keep it in side mount because Dirty Keith does what he wants. And Dirty Keith decides that it goes to a decision. Ending in top position. Shaking in fear on the bottom is Martinez. And you all should be privileged that you've just got to watch the greatest of all time. Look, even Martinez shaking Dirty Keith's hand there to say thanks for the opportunity. Thanks for pretending to let me showcase my skills. Dirty Keith throwing Martinez a bone, letting him land an uppercut to the chin. Dirty Keith choosing to make it look like a knockdown to sell the illusion that Martinez was about to win the fight. And this is where Dirty Keith just had to let everyone know who's in charge. Just rocking, putting Martinez on Queer Street. And we're going to throw it over to the judges, who, if they've got any common sense, will give this to Dirty Keith. And they've gave it to Martinez. I mean, you know, Dirty Keith winking at the judges, giving them the signal saying, you know, let's just throw it over to Martinez. And he's the winner by unanimous decision. All right, here we go. Co-main event of the evening. It's Fraser Ellis taking on Julian Walker. Bantamweight's about to square off. 1 inch reach advantage for Julian Walker. Dan the Tan Migliata getting his first assignment of the evening. Of course, everyone just in shock and disbelief at that amazing performance that they just witnessed from Dirty Keith Edwards. Never lost a round, still undefeated, still the greatest of all time. There's a big right hook. Nice combination though, firing back is Ellis. First time we've seen Fraser Ellis in any of these career modes. I don't think he made an appearance in the last one. High kicker, Fraser Ellis to high kicker. Putting Julian Walker on Queer Street early on in the first round. A beautiful head kick. Looks like Walker has regained his faculties. I hope he doesn't have sort of the curse of the Walker surname, and if he does get knocked out, it'll be almost like Johnny Walker-esque when someone presses the Johnny Walker ragdoll button and Johnny Walker has the most hilarious fucking ragdoll KOs that the UFC's ever seen. Oh, hard knee to the body, came running in, was Walker. Oh, look at these two just fucking meeting in the middle, throwing hammers. The trademark fighting style of the WFA. And Ellis looking pretty decent in his first showing in these career modes. Nice uppercut on the break there. Walker's corner yelling at him that Ellis is getting a bit too comfortable in the stand-up and to just sort of bide his time here. And the opportunity will come. Both looking for front kicks to the body. Oh, there's a Superman punch that connected from Fraser. Again, looking for the front kick to the body. Oh, big looping left hand over the top into the Superman jab. His boxing looking sharp is Ellis in this first round. Walker not quite found his range yet. Ellis looking for the double underhooks in the clinch. Muay Thai clinch locked up for Walker. See if he can get some damage off here. Walker's corner. Trying to get him to open up cuts in the clinch here. Both pummeling on the inside for the clinch. Groom and clinch battle finally breaks it. Nice front kick to the body from Ellis. Walker fake going to the body with the jab. Maybe trying to open up opportunities to the head. Defensively sound there. Looking for that head kick again is Ellis. Got to keep that left hand up if you Walker. He's already been caught with it once. Solid rights down the middle. Big left uppercut from Ellis trying to finish the fight with 10 seconds remaining. Ellis off to a great start in this first round, putting Walker on Queer Street twice. And that was a dominant first round for Fraser Ellis.
Good. You're listening. Can you hear me? Perfect. That's all we need. Yeah, and you're gonna start setting it. Take a couple of deep breaths. Look me in the eye. He's got nothing for you. Straight punches was.
Work off those punches. Remember, defense and offense at the same time. Okay? Split that offense, cut that angle. Split that offense, cut that angle. Split that offense, cut that angle. You have to throw in combinations.
Have a look at some of those highlights. I think we're going to see the head kick. Beautifully timed. Bang, look at that. As Walker went for that right hook to the body. He was met with a nice head kick, putting him on Queer Street. Nice right straight counter there for Walker to fire back into that left uppercut. Oh, this is the combination that rocked Walker for the second time. Big left uppercut. Oh, if that right hook would have connected, it could have been lights out for Julian Walker. See if he can make the adjustments here in the second round.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's go, guys. Fight.
Round number 2 underway. Trying to lunge in with a left hook early is Ellis. High kick curve, Julian Walker, high kick curve. Looks like Ellis got the guard up though. Oh, double right straight, flash knockdown for Julian Walker. Nice payback early on into the second round. Let's see if we can do something with it. Oh, nice bit of ground and pound there. Nice 1-2 down the middle. Busting the nose of Jason Ellis. Trying to wall walk up the cage is Ellis. Back up against the fence. Looks like Walker wants him back up. Chooses to let him up. Beautiful. He's in a run. Nice uppercut there from Walker in tight. Oh, hard knee to the body from Ellis. Eats a 1-2 though from Walker. Open to the body again with that jab. Oh, nice 1-2 down the middle into the uppercut from Ellis. Hard uppercut counter there landed. Forcing Walker to back up a little bit. Big right hook. Oh, another hard shot lands for Ellis. Walker got to be very, very careful here. Took a lot of counter shots. A lot of damage. Ellis just looking for that shot. Superman punch into the knee to the body. Looking for that uppercut again. Got to keep those hands up if you Walker. Nice uppercut up the middle after changing levels. Going upstairs and to the body. Looping left lands over the top for Ellis. Oh, stiff jab to the body. He's trying to land that a few times as Walker. Oh, look at that head movements from Walker. Quick reaction there to bob underneath that left hook. Oh, big brutal uppercut. That's it. He's knocked him out. Over. Dan the Tan Migliata floats in to stop up to break the fight up. And it was kind of one-sided that, I think. Like, Walker had a couple of moments, but the bigger shots were coming from Fraser Ellis there. Landed a bunch of hard counters, uppercuts, hooks. Rocked Walker twice in the first round. Had him on his heels with a bunch of big counter shots. And look at that, just a short uppercut in tight. Crumples Walker, sending him crashing to the canvas. Follows in for a bit of ground and pound just to make sure the task is complete. Oh, big uppercut, turning the chin hard. Oh, flying in to finish with a strong left. He knew he'd knocked him out off that shot. I mean, these lads are trying to take knockout of the night away from me. Look at this. There's your winner, 3:05 of round number 2 by knockout. It's Fraser Ellis. Okay, lightweight bouts for the main events. It's Edward Roberts taking on future lightweight champion Reggie Washington. 1-inch reach advantage for the Canadian. Washington over the Mustache King, Edward Roberts. Dan the Tan Migliata with the final assignment of the evening.
Let's go, guys. Fight.
And, you know, Alfonso may be holding the lightweight title as a caretaker / custodian at the moment. Scoring a victory in the previous event over Michael Caine with a second-round submission. But Reggie Washington, it's only a matter of time before this lad takes the title. He was holding the title in the previous career mode, went undefeated, never lost it. And I imagine the same thing's going to happen. But don't count Edward Roberts out. This guy's tough. He had some great fights in our previous career mode, had some wins, had some losses. But he's going up against Reggie Washington. This guy's an absolute killer in this game. I think he's kind of like a sub-boss, you know, because like Victor Cruz in the heavyweight division, that stacked submission monster, who we'll have to face against one day in a heavyweight career mode, I'm sure. But Victor Cruz is kind of like not overpowered, but he's heavily statted compared to the other calves. And I'm pretty sure Reggie Washington is the same way. I'd be very surprised if Washington does not win this via brutal KO, but he's already been opened up over the right cheek from Roberts. Oh, there's a nice left up from Washington. Both of these lads going at it early. And they don't call Reggie the animal for nothing. Very aggressive. Big right hook lands. Front kick to the body from Washington. Oh, nicely timed. Flying knee up the middle from the animal there. That landed clean. Took it well loaded, Roberts. Oh, nice uppercut up the middle from Roberts. Took a nice left hand counter there though from Washington. Got him backing up a little bit. Big right hand into the liver shot from Roberts. Lands a nice left hook to the head there as well. Right straight to the body from Reggie. Nice two-punch combination from the animal. Oh, big left hook over the top from Roberts. Not scared to stand in the pocket and trade with Reggie, locking up into the clinch. Roberts did some of his best work in the previous career mode, up against the fence, landing shots, uppercuts. He likes to dirty box. But it's Washington trying to push Roberts up against the fence. Nice pull counter right down the middle. Oh, but he took a nice two-punch combo there from Washington, did Roberts. It was like a jab into the right hook. Locking up the Muay Thai plum is Edward. Throwing his name into the hat for Mustache King contender. You know, we've got Jeffrey Godfrey at heavyweight. We've got Corey Jackson is in there at middleweight for Mustache King nominee, and now Edward Roberts repping the lightweight division for Mustache King.
When you're throwing your punches and he's catching them, he's out wide, you can come up with the uppercut, okay? So after you throw a couple punches, you gotta come up with the uppercut.
He sets up, you get hands in his face fast. Fast. All right, hard hands in his face. Do not...
Stop backing him up. Back him up. Off timing. 3-2, 3-2. He's still looking for that uppercut, all right? Don't give him that uppercut. Where's your mouthpiece? Where's your... Yeah. Sab up. Get up, baby. Let's go. Sab up, baby.
One of the highlights from that first round. Both landed some nice shots. Trying to step in with an uppercut as Roberts there, but Washington getting the read on it, countered him beautifully. Looking for the right hook, and Edwards with a nice counter up the middle with the right uppercut. Nice head movements from Roberts. Fading back, firing that right straight down the pipe. Competitive first round so far.
Listen, jab, okay? I don't want you looking at him.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
I mean, look at that, like, paradox tattoos there on the arms, on the forearms of Reggie Washington. Terror tattooed on one arm and peace tattooed on the other. This man's an enigma. The double-sided coin, if there ever was one. Pleasure, pain, love, hate. All two sides of the same coin. Pummeling on the inside, locking up into the clinch. Both getting the shots in.
Take your time, nice and relaxed.
Looking to go to the liver. Big left hand over the top from Reggie, lands clean there. Knee to the body. Roberts looking to pummel over the top with a couple of rights. Reggie trying to land a couple of lefts now. Firing back with lefts is Roberts. I mean, these guys just tit for tat. One lands and then the other one just answers back. Locking up into the clinch again is Roberts. Oh, high kicker. Reggie Washington, the high kicker. Roberts desperately trying to cover up. His guard gets broken, flying into the ground. The pound is Washington. Migliata stepping in. Over. And the Animal just turning up the gas, just turning on, pressing the terror switch. And beautiful head kick, putting Edward Roberts on Queer Street, breaking through the guard, and it was a matter of time, really. I'm telling you, this lad is coming for that belt. Alfonso Mayer shaking in his boots, watching at home. He went up against Washington in the previous career mode, and he lost to him a bunch of times. And that nightmare is coming back to find Alfonso Mayer. Reggie Washington mowing through Edward Roberts. And you got to feel it's a matter of time before he gets that title shot. Look at this, smashing him with rights. Oh, hard knee to the body. Mergliata has seen enough.
The winner.
Your winner by 2:16 of round number 2 via TKO. It's Reggie the Animal Washington. Okay then, that's WFA 10, all done and dusted, wrapped up and in the bag. Let's have a rundown of the card, see what went down. Featherweights were kicking things off. It was Ramos Hernandez taking on Jason Murphy, and Ramos Hernandez getting it done via TKO at 3:28 of the second round. Baz the Butcher Wilson up next, going up against the Asian sensation, Kenny Choi. And look at this, we got knockout of the night with that beautiful elbow from the Muay Thai clinch, knocking Kenny out 3:56 into round number 2. Beautiful, he's a marauder. Welterweights are up next. It was Joaquim the Prince of Pagan taking on Jason Shaolin Park, and Joaquim Pagan in a knockout at 4:37 of round number 2. Bantamweights were up next. Lorenzo Angel Martinez taking on the greatest of all time, Dirty Keith Edwards. The only decision on the card, Dirty Keith Edwards graciously letting it go to a decision and graciously allowing Lorenzo Martinez to get the nod via the judges. Dirty Keith never lost a round, still undefeated, never lost a fight. Bantamweights are up after that. It was Julian Diesel Walker taking on Fraser Hollywood Ellis, and these two earning themselves fight of the night honours, but it was Fraser Ellis earning the knockout at 3 minutes 5 seconds into round number 2. Main event of the evening, lightweights going at it. Edward the Caveman Roberts taking on future lightweight champion Reggie the Animal Washington, and as I predicted, it was Reggie Washington coming away the winner. 2:16 of the second round, and he scores the TKO victory, and he's one step closer to the lightweight belt. Good card, really good stoppages on that one. Right then, WFA 10 in the books. Wilson takes out Choi. Wilson leaves the cage with an impressive KO victory. Let's have a look at that previous UFC event, see what happened. Have a look at the deets. We had Frankie Edgar taking on Kenny Florian in the main event. I was kind of tempted to watch this event, but it means, I don't know. I've chosen to keep them in, meaning like I have to manually skip them if I want to skip them rather than pick always simulate. So I still could weave them into this career mode because, you know, we get to watch UFC cards early. I know we wouldn't be fighting on them, but I don't know. Let me know if you want to see that and I can worm them in, but I just thought I'd keep the option open. Frankie Edgar is the lightweight champion in the UFC, getting submission of the night, submitting Florian in the second round. Co-main event of the evening, Quentin Jackson taking on Shogun Rua. That would have been a good fight to watch. Rampage knocking him out in round 2. Joe Benavidez taking on Brad Pickett, knocking Brad out in the TKO on him in the third. Chad Mendez, TKO on Josh Grisby. Carlos Condit taking on Diego Sanchez. Diego Sanchez submitting him in round 1. Mark Munoz. We got Vanderlei Silva in this career mode. He was nowhere to be seen in the previous one. We could have been watching a Vanderlei fight. Oh, you'll have to let me know if you want to see these other fights. I've kept them in. I've chose to manually keep them in terms of choosing to skip them for a reason, just in case you wanted to see them, but you'll have to let me know. And look at that. Minotauro Nogueira. We missed Brendan Schaub getting submitted, everyone. We could have been watching this. Look at this. Nogueira doing the Lord's work, submitting Brendan Schaub in round number 1. All right, well, you'll have to let me know anyway if you want to see those other cards in between my fights. You'll have to let me know. And I'll leave it there. If you want to support me on Patreon, there's a link in the description where you can do that. If you want to drop me a few coins in the old tip jar, there's a PayPal link in the description, or you can drop me a super thanks. Either way, I much appreciate, comrade. And I'm going to leave it there. I hope you've enjoyed it, everyone. I enjoyed doing this one. As always, thanks very much for watching. Have a lovely day, whatever you're up to. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.